Hello everyone. In this video, we will understand India and the world. So we have already understood the location and the size. Please go through the first video and understand the size and the location of India. Now we are talking about the India and the world. India landmass is centrally located between West and East Asia. We can see in this map, in the world map, we can easily see and understand that this equator, hence this equator divides the world into two parts, and understand that in the world, India is located in the northern hemisphere. Whereas when we talk about Asia, this is Asia and this is India. So in Asia, it is centrally located in the east and the west of Asia. It is centrally located. See, this is the center of Asia. This is the east and the west part. And thus we can say that India is located in the central location between the east and the west Asia. India is the southward extent of Asian continent. Of course, we can see again this is the south part of Asia, and thus we can say it is the southward extent of the Asian continent. Trans-Indian Ocean routes which connects the country of Europe in the west and the countries of the East Asia provides a strategic central location in India. How we can see here that in this figure number 1.4, it is clearly been seen that how India been connected with the other countries easternwards as well as in the western part. All the European countries and it is connected with other Europe countries. See, you can see from here, it is easily been connected from here as well. All the countries been easily connected. Deccan Peninsula protrudes into Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa, Europe from the west coast, and in Southeast and East Africa from the eastern coast, that we can see from figure number 1.4. No other countries has a long coastline. We can see, we have already seen that India has the long coastline in the Indian Ocean, and indeed it is India which gives a eminent position in the Indian Ocean, which justify the name of an ocean after it. Thus we can say this Indian Ocean can be named after India. Thus we can also say that Indian Ocean gets its name from India, since India has a long coastline in its ocean, right? While coming to the contacts, India contacts through land routes are much older than those through the sea, as people were afraid of travel by sea. So how do they travel through land routes? They travel through mountain passes. The ancient travelers exchanged ideas and commodities as they moved through these routes. So if the question asks why they been traveled here, the ancient travelers are exchanged their ideas and commodities as they moved through these routes. Through what type of ideas they get? India contribute a lot, as the ideas of Upanishads, Ramayana, story of Panchtantra, Indian numerals and the decimal system spread to many parts of the world. Similarly, the influence of the Greek sculptures, the architectural styles of domes and miniatures of the West Asia can be seen in India.